So we're here in Lowestoft. Come up because we've now, on the last video, we explained that we was in legals with 3 sites, which was Hanley, Ipswich and Lowestoft. We've now exchanged on them 3 sites, and as you can see, geographically we've got some miles to do, and to keep on top of all the sites and make sure they're running smoothly. So we've got a couple of new additions to the company fleet, so we're starting now to build out the development team in terms of the people that's going to be running the sites. So I'm going to be introducing you, and you'll see some emails coming out to our existing clients and prospects of new people that are working in the development arm of the business. So we've got the fundraising arm, and then we've got the development arm. So we're in Lowestoft. What we're going to do here today is we've got a meeting at the moment, which we're just going to run to. We're meeting a planner up here, somebody that's got some great information and some great access to sites in Lowestoft, knows a lot that's going on in the area, high up with the right people, councillors, planners, and got access to a lot of sites. So we're going to be sitting down with him for at least 45 minutes to an hour. He's going to show us around as well. He's going to come to our site with us, which we've purchased. There's a big master plan going on in Lowestoft, a lot of regeneration at the moment. So, you know, we're looking to see where we can get involved, if we can get involved, and if we can add some value for our investors and obviously ourselves. So stay tuned, show you around Lowestoft. Going to be an intriguing day, a lot to see. Stay with us. Yeah, so we're just going into the first meeting. As I said, we're just here now. The planners, then we're going to go on site, show you around Lowestoft. So we're just going to meet Danny, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, so I'll see you after this meeting. So we're just going to see a site that's partially completed in Lowestoft. Me and Luke have seen it before, but what we've done is we brought Trevor and Tony up with us, because what we want to see is where it's at and where it is in the well, whereabouts it is, because the thing with taking on partly completed projects is, has the work been done correctly? How long has it stood for? You know, is it watertight? Has it got problems where it's been standing and nobody's been on site? So all of these things we need to find out. So we're going to go on there now, have a little look around, see what the situation is, see if it has been produced to the level what they tell us it has, if it is watertight, and if it's something that we can step in and take over from. In front here you'll see it's just here on the left hand side. It's a great site, fantastic views. We would only get involved if we believe we can add value to it and ultimately make money out of it for us and our investors. So let's take a look. We've just pulled up now, and around here as well is part of the master plan, where Lowestoft are spending a hell of a lot of money in regeneration. So this is going to be a big mixed use facility. I think there's going to be a school here, you know, office space, residential, doctors, surgery. So there's a lot going on in this little bit of Lowestoft. So let's have a look at this site, see what we think, and we can go from there. But it's good for you guys to come on this journey and see what we do on a day to day. We left this morning at 6:30. We've met Danny, had a chat with him. We're going to go back to his office after and go through some more bits. But yeah, exciting day ahead. Let's see what we find. And this is part of.
No, this is independent. This stands.
It's going to add value. What I mean is that's going to add value.
Jesus,
in a big way.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. Shall we go in the building?
Yeah.
And of the 5 commercials, we had 2 of the commercials sold.
So we've got 18 units in here.
Yeah. In the 2.
3 twos.
Yes. Yeah, so you have some fantastic views in here once this is done. You'll see out there now. bright day like today. You know, and there's a lot going on in and around here. Potentially restaurants going, stones throw away all along the front here. So, you know, as I said, a lot of money being ploughed into this area. So this could be an opportunity. Is there much desire for this site?
Yeah. If this was ready now, we could sell it.
And I understand that, but I mean for somebody to come in and take it over and finish it. No. So just had a look round. It's finished to a decent level, so it's further along than I anticipated. Kids have been in and kicked a few boards through, so windows and things like that would need replacing. Balconies still need to go on. Partially watertight, not a million miles off it being watertight. This is 20% done, so there's a lot to do there. This here behind me is actually grade 2 listed building, which needs to stay in. We're not sure what we would do with that yet, but overall it's a good scheme. It's a nice scheme, part of the master plan, which I keep talking about, which we're going to go and have a look at now, the wraparound. But yeah, I think if the numbers work, and that's what it all boils down to, you know, we've got to look at the numbers, make sure that the values are correct. The good thing is we know there's demand here, because before this developer stopped on this site, 12 of these units was sold off plan. So, you know, we know there's demand for units, because otherwise they wouldn't have been sold off plan. So, you know, hopefully we can bring it back to life, but we'll see. We'll look at the numbers and we'll go from there. But from what I've seen, interesting. So where we've been, if you can just see on here, these are the two that we was just in. We're now going to walk down here and see this. As you can see, all of this can be converted. So we're going to have a look at it and walk round. All of this needs to be done, so that's part of the master plan. So we're just going to have a little look.
We're actually walking into here then?
No, we're here. So we're walking this way.
Walking this way.
Yeah, we're walking this way. So we're here, what we've just looked at, and then we're going to go down and have a look. And Dan's going to show us around. So where will that van? So you see that there?
Now that building there, it's grade 2 listed, we can't come down.
Having a look around the main wraparound, all of these would need to be demolished. So we're just having a look around the boundaries, see what's here. We've looked at the one side, we'll look at the other side. The development that we was in that's partially completed is sort of on the edge of it right now. We're around here, so this will be demolished. We're looking at 160 units. Early stages, but it's very exciting.
Well, it's up and coming, the area, but it's all about the figures. Yeah, simply that. Yeah, they've got the potential, yeah.
Site's nice, isn't it?
That'd be a superb site, yeah. I mean, it won't stop here, it's just going to spread, isn't it? And your waterfront again.
It's all about numbers.
It's all the numbers, yeah, simply the numbers. I know the GDV on this is about 27.5 million.
Yeah. We need to crunch the numbers on everything else.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just coming to an happy medium, really.
So we're just driving to the site on the high street, which we've purchased. How many units is it, Luke?
22.
22 units, conversion, PD scheme, planning already in place. So everything's ready to go. The development team just need to meet some contractors, look at some quotes, you know, and get the ball rolling. Basically, it's all ours. We're gonna go and have a look around it, see it in the flesh, and just see what needs to be done. But yeah, straightforward really. As I always say, you know, these locations that we work in are good locations where regeneration's happening, good rental demand. So look forward to bringing this one to market as well. So we're just here now. We're going to go into Lowestoft site that we've just purchased. Used to be a Tesco's, this one. Ipswich was an Argos. This was a Tesco's. PD conversion, planning already in place. 22 units. Look forward to showing you around, and let's go and have a look. That's obviously a solid wall there. So this is where you come in.
Yeah.
Bike stores they've got here. So this is the retail, if I'm right, Danny. Yeah, what they're looking
That's
at.
it. Yeah.
So they've got some bits they've got some stuff there. Unit 1,
Yeah.
2, and 3.
4 and 5.
4 and 5. I mean, they're small units, aren't they?
Yeah, they're all 1 beds and studios.
I'd say yeah, that's definitely a studio.
I think there's 1, 2.
And then this is
First floor.
this is the first floor where we are
So
now.
the makeup of the 27, is that taking into consideration part of that ground floor?
Yes.
Yeah. 5 on the ground floor.
Oh,
right. So it's not,
22 altogether there
it's
is.
not too interesting. 22, what are 27?
No, 22.
With the 5 retail units, that's
Oh,
your
right,
27.
that's the 27. Yeah.
But yeah, we've just been upstairs. It was dark, so there's no light up there at the minute. 22 units, few on the ground floor here as well. So pretty straightforward. Nice big building. You know why we like these buildings is because again you can't build these for what we're purchasing them for. Planning's in place, ready to go. So next step now is to start speaking to the contract team and the development team. And start working towards getting it started. So look forward to bringing this to fruition. It's quite a simple build. Upstairs is a little bit trickier. It's not as open plan as this, but once we strip it out, we'll see where we're at. There's a few walls that need moving and bits and pieces like that. So shouldn't be too tough. Simple as what we've done before, building boxes inside boxes. 22 units. Spoke to the guy here that can let them. You know, he thinks relatively straightforward for them units to be let out or even sold. There's a big demand at the moment for units around this area with the money that's being thrown back into the area. So yeah, it's gonna be exciting. Looking forward to bringing this one to fruition, adding it to our portfolio, and yeah, just thank our investors and our partners for working with us and making these opportunities available to us to move in a quick time frame when we find these opportunities. So stay tuned. You'll see this from the start to the finish. We'll be doing monthly updates, showing you around. So we look forward to getting going. So finished here in Lowestoft, just gone through last meeting, met some planners, met a couple of contract teams, some estimates. So we're just going to make our way back down now. I'm going to slip into Braintree on the way back, but you'll see Braintree on the next video because the brickwork and scaffold and everything's going up. So on the next video you'll see an update of Braintree, but for now we'll lock off here in Lowestoft. It's been a fantastic day. Good insight into the area, loads going on, really excited about getting the other site up and running and rocking, but more importantly, what's to come here. You know, we've met some great people today, learnt a lot about the area, so stay tuned.